Hey, what's up, YouTube? I guess you're seeing me a little bit sooner than expected. Sorry, it's really hot in my apartment, so I had to get naked. Um, but I'm actually not naked. Well, I could be, but I'll leave that up to your imagination. Anyway, while I had the time to make videos, I thought I would make one because one of my viewers, who I consider a friend and's been a viewer probably for a really long time. Um, I don't even know. I feel like it's been pretty much since the beginning, though. Uh, is going through transition, and his mom has some concerns and some fears about it. Which of course is normal. You know, our parents just want what's best for us, and it's a difficult time for them as well, an adjustment for them as well. Um, and he wanted me to make a video addressing some of her concerns. You know, just to help her be more comfortable with things. Which is cool, and I am definitely down to do that. My mom also had some concerns, you know, similar concerns even going into this with me. I had a lot of history of behavioral problems in the past. I was diagnosed with bipolar, with borderline, had a lot of psychological issues. And, you know, my mom was concerned when I began to transition that maybe this was impulsive, you know, that maybe this wasn't for me. She, all the same, was encouraging of me to find out what I had to find out. To, you know, to get the tools to do what I had to do with transition, and she did go to therapy with me, and she did, you know, stand by my side and support me. But of course, it was a procedure, and you know, she was concerned, as you know, as a parent would be. So some of the questions are, let's see. He says some of her concerns are, what if I have a chemical imbalance that makes me feel trans? Again, that was one of my mom's concerns as well. And that's why, I mean, it's important. That's why therapy is important. That's why therapy is encouraged. That's why therapy really helps. There are people who might be confused. I don't think it's very likely. This is a pretty non-reversible thing, and you're really putting yourself in into a lot by transitioning. You know, you're gonna have to deal with society. You're gonna have to deal with jobs. You're gonna have to deal with other people. You're gonna have to deal with a lot of issues. So unless it's something you really want to do, one's probably not going to go through with all that. But all the same, just in case you're confused, and there are people who think they want to transition, decide they're not going to transition. That's why therapy, I think, is important. Um, and just being able to talk about that, therapy was really important for me. It was really helpful to me to be able to see, just talk about it and really reflect upon it, and just having that outward verbalization about my feelings and stuff. I was able to really get to know myself better and know what I want more, I think, on top of the advice and um, the insight that my therapist was offering me. The next question is, how are you able to trust the psychologist you go see? Um, you just kind of have to. I mean, I know that this guy, I'll address this to you. I know that you are in another country, so I'm not really sure how things are over there. But you definitely, I would try to find a therapist who's dealt with this before, who has knowledge on gender dysphoria. That's another reason why even in the States you might not want to go to a regular therapist. I know some guys want to because insurance covers it and all that, but it's best to go to somebody who has knowledge on it and who's dealt with it before. And you just kind of have to trust them. I mean, they have the degrees, they went through the schooling, they're a professional, and they're a professional for a reason. And you just have to put your trust in professional. I mean, get a feel for the situation, talk to people, maybe research it out, of course. But you just have to kind of put that trust in there, I think. Um, what if depression is increased, and what if you want to turn back? Then I guess just go slowly. I mean, again, this is why therapy is so important. You know, maybe you need more therapy than just a couple months. Maybe this is something you really need to think about and make sure. I think if you're really transgendered, and again, I think it's the rare occasion where somebody who is not transgendered thinks that they are and wants to go through with it. At least from my experience. but I know that it has helped with my depression. It has. I used to have a lot of issues, and it's helped with all of them. I'm seeing things more from an adult's perspective now. I'm more mature about things. I'm less impulsive about things. I'm definitely happier, way happier than I've ever been, and I feel like I can progress and move forward with my life now. Do I still have anger issues? Yeah. I think there's a lot that factors into my anger issues, though. That's a whole nother video. But I think there's a lot that factors into it. So I don't think it's just the tea. I don't think, it's just a mental illness or something. I think there's a lot of other factors, but I can speak for myself, and I am definitely in a much better, saner, healthier, stable place now that I've transitioned, and I'm just so happy and comfortable with life. Uh, there. I think that's all the questions. Sorry, I'm reading and talking to you. Um, but just to reassure any parent or anybody who's watching this, the transition has really helped me. It's definitely, I came into pre-transition having history of mental illness, spent being on medications for many, 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 many years, in and out of mental wards, just at a really bad place in transition. It started before transition, I'm not gonna lie. I did start to take myself off my meds and live on my own and function better. But I was still slightly unhealthy, and I'm still slightly unhealthy, but transition really put me in a even better place. I was already moving forward, and transition just emotionally got me there. I've never been more sure about anything, and of course I was nervous in the beginning. Is this what's right for me? I've lived so many years as female. I've lived 27 years as female. Is the surgery what I need? Is testosterone what I need? Of course I had fears, but I followed my heart, and my heart, was telling me that this would make me more comfortable, and sure enough, I couldn't be more comfortable. I look in the mirror and I'm so happy to see what I see, and I'm so happy to be able to live. I'm living my dream life now. I'm bodybuilding, which I never would have done pre-transition because I didn't want to build like a chick. I had my whole life I wanted to grow up to be this big, strong man, and when I saw that I couldn't do that, I had no motivation to do that. Now, I'm not saying this is everybody who transitions going to miraculously. Transition's not the miracle cure, and it's all about finding yourself and finding your place in life and finding what you're comfortable with. But transition for me has definitely got me. I would not be comfortable had I not transitioned, rather. I could maybe exist, I could survive, I could figure things out, and maybe I would be semi-happy. But I'm definitely a man. I'm definitely comfortable in the man body that I have now. I love the facial hair. I love everything about it. Things that I didn't even think I would love, and I'm just so comfortable and happy. And I'm me. I'm finally myself. I felt like I lived this lie for years and years and years and years and years, and I had to just blend in and just exist in this world. And now I feel like I'm actually living in it, and it's incredible. So I hope that this video helped you out. I hope that your mom is a little bit more reassured. And I hope that things go well in your transition, dude, because you are an awesome guy. And I hope everybody else has a good week. If the hurricane is coming to you like it's coming to me in Florida, be careful. Irene looks like a nasty, nasty bitch, like she is PMSing hardcore or something. So don't fuck with her, and be safe. And maybe this video helped out some other people too. So I will see you guys when I see you guys, and I promise you it'll be longer than 5 minutes.